my name is Ashali Kassar.
My name is Wan Shuhaira Saleha binti Wan Sabri.
Hi everyone, my name is Naika.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Is Muhammad Ikman Naim bin Nusuki. I am from Terengganu and I will present about operating system structure. Peace.
Debugging is finding and fixing errors of logs. Offset generate log files containing error information. Failure of an application can generate call down files capturing memory of the process, while operating system failure can generate crash dump file containing kernel memory. Beyond crashes, performance tuning can optimize system performance. Operating system generation. Operating systems are designed to run on any of the class of machines, but the system must be configured for each specific computer site. Cgen program obtains information concerning the specific configuration of the hardware system. Booting is starting a computer by loading the kernel, while the bootstrap program is a code stored in ROM that is able to locate the kernel, load it into memory, and start its execution. Operating system must be made available to hardware so hardware can start it. Small piece of code, which is the bootstrap loader, locates the kernel, loads it into the memory, and starts it. Sometimes, two-step process where bootlock at fixed location loads bootstrap loader. When power initialized on system, execution starts at the fixed memory location. Firmware is used to hold initial boot code. Operating systems are designed to run on any of the class of machines, and the system must be configured for each specific computer site. System programs obtains information concerning the specific configuration of the hardware system. Booting is starting a computer by loading the kernel, while bootstrap program is code stored in ROM that is able to locate the kernel, load it into the memory, and starts its execution.
Important principle to separate. First, policy. What will be done? Mechanism. How to do it. Mechanism determine how to do something, while policy decide what will be done. The separation of policy from mechanism is very important principle. It allows maximum flexibility if policy decisions are to be changed later. MS-DOS, written to provide the most functionality in the least space, not divide into modules. Although MS-DOS has some structure, its interface and level of functionality are not well separated. Microkernel move as much from kernel into user space. Communication take place between user modules using message passing. Benefit: easier to extend a microkernel, easier to port the operating system to new architecture, more reliable, more secure. Determine performance overhead of user space to kernel space communication.
The first topic is operating system service. Operating system provide an environment for execution of program and service to program and user. They have an operating system service provide functions that are helpful to the user. The first one is user interface. User interface can take several forms, which is command line interface, graphical user interface, and bash interface. The second operating system service is program execution, and the next is input-output operation. As we know, a running program may require input-output, which may involve a file or an input-output device. The next one is file system manipulation, communication. In communication, process may exchange information on the same computer or between computer over a network. Besides that is error detection. Operating system need to be consistently aware of possible error. Operating for each type of error, operating system should take appropriate action to ensure correct and consistent computing that may occur in the CPU and memory hardware. The next is resource allocation and accounting. Lastly is protection and security. Protection involves ensuring that access to system resource is controlled. And the last is security. This is a way of operating system service. The third is user and other system program. The next is interface, system call, operating system service, operating system, and hardware. The second topic is about user and operating system interface. User interface is a conduit between human and computer interaction. It is the space where a user will interact with a computer or machine to complete tasks. The purpose of a user interface is to enable a user to effectively control a computer or machine they are interacting with. The first user interface is command line interface, also called as command interpreter. Command line interface allows user to directly enter command to be performed by the operating system. The command interpreter are known as shell. Among several different shells, such as bound shell, C shell, and cone shell, most shells provide similar functionality, and a user's choice of which shell to use is generally based on personal preference. The second user interface is graphical user interface. Graphical user interface is a type of user interface that allows users to interact with electronic device through graphical icon and visual indicators such as secondary notation. Graphical user interface, you can click on an icon to complete an action such as opening an application, entering a menu, or navigating through your device. Unlike command line interpreter, graphical user interface are much easier to learn and are for beginners because commands do not need to be memorized and users don't need any knowledge of programming language.
Okay, first I will talk about system calls. System call can be grouped dividedly into 6 groups. Let me think. Okay. First is process control, file manipulation, device manipulation, information maintenance, communication, and protection.